Caterpillars are among the most fascinating and overlooked creatures in the natural world. These soft-bodied insects are the larval stage of butterflies and moths, members of the Lepidoptera order. While many people admire the beauty of butterflies, few stop to appreciate the incredible transformation they undergo to get there. And it all starts with the caterpillar. Found on every continent except Antarctica, caterpillars come in an astonishing variety of shapes, sizes, and colors. There are over 180,000 known species of butterflies and moths, meaning the caterpillar stage is just as diverse. In this video, we'll explore how caterpillars grow, survive, and eventually become winged wonders. You're about to discover how these tiny creatures are built for change. The life of a caterpillar begins as an egg, usually laid on a leaf by a butterfly or moth. Once the egg hatches, a tiny larva emerges, hungry and ready to eat. This larva is the caterpillar. Over time, it undergoes several growth stages known as instars, where it sheds its skin repeatedly to accommodate its rapidly growing body. This process is part of complete metamorphosis, a dramatic four-stage life cycle that includes the egg, larva, caterpillar, pupa, chrysalis or cocoon, and adult butterfly or moth. What's remarkable is how much change takes place during these stages, especially during pupation, which we'll explore later. But before that, the caterpillar has a lot of work to do, mainly eating and growing. At first glance, a caterpillar might look like a simple worm, but its body is highly specialized. It has a segmented body divided into three parts: the head, thorax, and abdomen. The head contains tiny eyes, strong jaws for chewing leaves, and short antennae. Behind the head, the thorax holds the three pairs of true legs. These are followed by the abdomen, which usually has several pairs of fleshy, suction cup-like prolegs that help the caterpillar grip and move. Despite their small size, caterpillars can have up to 4,000 muscles in their body, more than humans. They also produce silk from glands near their mouth, which they use to anchor themselves or build shelters. Every part of the caterpillar is designed to support its incredible transformation ahead. Caterpillars are best known for one thing: eating. Once hatched, their primary job is to consume as much food as possible to fuel their development. Most caterpillars are herbivores, feeding on specific host plants. Some are highly selective. Monarch caterpillars, for example, eat only milkweed. Others are less picky. Their digestive system is adapted to break down plant material, especially tough leaves rich in cellulose. Some caterpillars are even considered agricultural pests because they can strip entire crops or trees bare. But not all caterpillars eat plants. Some rare species, like those in Hawaii, are carnivorous and hunt small snails. Whether herbivore or predator, their appetite is legendary. A caterpillar may increase its body mass by over 1,000 times before it's ready to move on to the next stage. Caterpillars may look soft and harmless, but the wild is full of predators, birds, spiders, lizards, and even other insects. To survive, caterpillars have developed a range of defense strategies. Some are masters of disguise, blending in with leaves, bark, or twigs. Others take the opposite approach, using bright colors and bold patterns to signal that they're toxic or dangerous. Some species can even mimic snakes or bird droppings to avoid attention. Chemical defenses are also common. Monarch caterpillars store toxins from milkweed in their bodies, making them poisonous to predators. Meanwhile, the spiny Io moth caterpillar can deliver a painful sting. These survival tactics are vital during the vulnerable larval stage because not many caterpillars live long enough to transform. As caterpillars eat and grow, they must periodically shed their exoskeletons, a process called molting. This happens between instars, with most species molting 4 to 5 times. Each time, the new exoskeleton underneath is slightly larger and often reveals new color patterns or textures. Some caterpillars change dramatically from one molt to the next, confusing predators or blending into a new environment. During this stage, the caterpillar prepares for one of the most astonishing biological transformations in nature. Eventually, its body stops feeding, and internal changes begin, signaling that it's time to pupate. Everything the caterpillar has eaten and built up until this point will soon be put to use in the final stage of its metamorphosis. When the caterpillar is fully grown, it enters the pupal stage, a mysterious and transformative phase. Butterfly caterpillars form a chrysalis, while moths often spin a silk cocoon. Inside this protective casing, the caterpillar's body undergoes a complete reorganization. Its old tissues break down into a kind of biological soup, and new structures, wings, legs, antennae, are formed. This process can take days, weeks, or even months, depending on the species and climate. Some caterpillars even remain dormant over winter, emerging in spring. What's incredible is that during this stage, the caterpillar is entirely vulnerable, yet utterly transformed. When it emerges, it's no longer a caterpillar at all, but a winged adult ready to start the cycle over again. Caterpillars play a crucial role in ecosystems. They are a major food source for many animals and help control plant growth through their feeding. Humans have also benefited. Silkworm caterpillars have been used for centuries to produce silk, and scientists study caterpillar genetics, development, and behavior. And caterpillars are full of surprises. The Arctic woolly bear caterpillar, for instance, can survive by freezing solid and thawing out each year for up to 14 years before finally pupating. Some caterpillars, like the pine processionary, travel in long lines, while others have evolved symbiotic relationships with ants. Their diversity and adaptability make them one of the most incredible life forms on Earth. In just a few weeks, they go from leaf-munching larvae to graceful creatures of flight. An amazing reminder of the power of change in nature.